Hello students, myself Swati. This is your maths class. Yes, we have started the first lecture of this. This is your second lecture of chapter number 3. Yes, 3.1 exercise we have completed. Now today we will start exercise 3.2. It is actually dealing with the Cartesian system. So first of all, we should know what is the meaning of Cartesian system. Okay, I think we have talked about the coordinate geometry, or we have talked already about the plane. You know that this is your line, and when I'm having two perpendicular lines, then this is known as a plane. Okay, when we are using a plane to represent any point, any object, then this plane becomes Cartesian plane. Okay, जब भी आप किसी प्लेन को यूज करते हो किस चीज के लिए, किसी ऑब्जेक्ट, किसी पॉइंट को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए, तो उस प्लेन का एक स्पेसिफिक नाम हो जाता है और दैट नेम इज व्हाट? कार्टेशियन प्लेन. जैसे आप सभी बच्चों का नाम, कोई भी बच्चा अपने नाम के आगे अपना सरनेम लगाता है. जैसे मान के चलो किसी का नाम मुदित है तो मुदित राठी. ओके, राठी इज हिज सरनेम. इसी तरीके से जब हम किसी भी प्लेन का यूज कर रहे हैं किसी पॉइंट और किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए, तो वो सिंपल प्लेन नहीं रह जाता, उसका नाम क्या हो जाता है? कार्टेशियन प्लेन. रिमेंबर इट. ओके, नाउ विद दिस कार्टेशियन प्लेन यू कैन सी दैट देयर आर टू एक्सेस. दैट इज योर फर्स्ट एक्सेस. आई थिंक आई टोल्ड यू दिस इज योर एक्स एक्सिस and this is your y axis. Okay, now where these x axis and y axis are meeting, that point is known as origin, or this point is known as origin. Okay, yes. Now can you see that this plane, if I'm talking about this plane has been divided in 4 parts by these two perpendicular lines or these two axes, that is x axis and y axis. What are those 4 parts? Can you see that this is your first part, second part, third part, fourth part. Whenever we are doing Cartesian plane, in this we have to see the condition that we are always moving in anti-clockwise direction. We don't have to move like this. We always have to move like this. आपको पता है what is the meaning of clockwise and anti-clockwise? That also you should know. Okay, if there is a clock 12, you know that after 12 1 will come, then after 1 2, then after 2 3. तो क्लॉक किस तरह से मूव करता है? क्लॉक मूव करता है इस तरीके से. तो जब कोई चीज क्लॉक के डायरेक्शन में मूव कर रही है, दैट विल बी योर क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन. ओके, नाउ इफ एनीथिंग इज मूविंग अगेंस्ट द क्लॉक लाइक दिस, then this direction is known as anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so whenever we are representing the 4 parts of this plane, we have to represent it in anti-clockwise direction. So first it will come like this. This is your first, what it is? First what? इनके रूम को आप ये कह सकते हो, ये इसका एक रूम है, कमरा है, और इस कमरे का नाम क्या दिया गया है? क्वाड्रेंट. क्या दिया गया है इस कमरे का, इस रूम का नाम? क्वाड्रेंट. तो ये वाला पोर्शन, इस पोर्शन में जितने भी पॉइंट्स, जितने भी ऑब्जेक्ट्स लाई करेंगे, दे विल बी नोन एज दे आर लाइंग इन फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट. और आप ये भी बोल सकते हो कि ये फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे रहते हैं, अगर आपको समझने में दिक्कत हो रही है तो. ओके, नाउ द सेकेंड इज I have to move in anti-clockwise direction. So from first I'll move like this. This is my second. So this is my second room, or this room is known as quadrant. So this is my second quadrant. Any point lying in this place will be known as that they are lying in the second quadrant. Now the third quadrant, and last one is fourth quadrant. So from here only we are getting one question, one MCQ question, that x-axis and y-axis are dividing the plane in how many parts? So how many parts it is? Yes, you can see that 1 2 3 4. So yes, x and y-axis are dividing the plane in 4 parts or 4 quadrants. These are first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Understood, students? Okay. Now when I'm talking about a plane where I'm having x-axis, I'm having y-axis, I'm having all 4 quadrants, and I'm having origin. What are the things which I am having? Yes, first thing, x-axis and y-axis. Okay, what I'm having is, first is x-axis and y-axis, second is quadrants, and third is origin. Okay, so when I'm having x-axis, y-axis, quadrants and origin, then that system, what is called Cartesian system? Cartesian system is a system which is having x-axis and y-axis, origin and all four quadrants. Then that system is known as your Cartesian system. Any doubt in this? If you are having doubt, you can ask me, okay, in the message. Now, what it is, here you can see that whenever I will have x-axis, just particularly I'm talking about x-axis. Can you see that if I'm just talking about the x-axis, in this x-axis I'm having two parts. That is, one part is on my right hand side and the second part is on my left hand side. So whatever I'm having on right hand side is known as positive axis. If I'm talking about this part, this is my x positive. Like here on this, I will only represent the positive numbers. Now left hand side of the x-axis, what it says? It says the negative side. Negative side means I will take all the negative numbers on this point, like -1, -2, -3 and so on. Whereas if I am talking about the y-axis, okay, on y-axis the upside, upar wala part, that will be known as positive y-axis, and the below part, downward part, is known as negative. Okay, so you have to keep it in mind that whenever I'm talking about the right hand side of x-axis, this will always be positive numbers. Left hand side of x-axis, it will always be negative numbers. Upside of y-axis will always be positive numbers. Downward of the y-axis will always be negative numbers. Okay, now I will start with the exercise, that is my exercise 3.2. Okay, open the book. Yes, this origin. Okay, one more thing is there. Can you tell me origin is having what coordinate? Origin is always having, can you see that it is the starting of the numbers. So on this, like on number line, you are taking here. What is the number you are taking here? 0. Okay, so this will be 0 and y-axis also negative and positive के बीच वाला नंबर क्या होता है 0. तो origin के coordinates क्या होंगे? Origin के coordinates होंगे आपके 0, 0. Understood everyone? Now you can start with the. Yes students, one more thing before starting the exercise I have to tell you, that is this x-axis is having one more name and this y-axis is always also having one more name. This is very important from examination point of view when you will face the competitive exams. In that it is asked. Okay, so what is the x-axis is called? So x-axis is having one more name and that is your abscissa. X-axis is also known as abscissa. Take care of the spelling. Okay, y-axis is also known as ordinate. Okay, here one more thing you have to keep in mind. If x-axis is abscissa and y-axis is ordinate, so many a times in the question they are representing the points, like if I am having 2, 3. Okay, I have to represent point 2, 3 on this axis. What I have to represent? 2, 3. Yes. Now I will tell you how to represent the points on this Cartesian system. That is very, very important. Okay, like if I have to represent 2, 3 on this Cartesian system, how I will represent? Always remember the first number. Remember the first number. First number is your x coordinate and the second number is your y coordinate. Remember this always. First number is your x coordinate, the second number is your y coordinate. That we do in Cartesian system. Okay, now the first number, that is on x-axis. Okay, origin. Can you see that origin is actually, whenever you have to represent origin, you will write O. Okay, O means origin and origin will have a coordinate 0, 0. Okay, so I am starting from here. From this 0, I will move on the plus side, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now on negative side, -1, -2, -3, -4. I think you know how we are going on. Like the same way we are representing on number lines. The same way I am doing over here. y-axis 1, 2, 3, 4. On negative of y-axis -1, -2, -3, -4. I told you to represent 2, 3. 2 is your x-axis, 3 is your y-axis. On x-axis, where is 2? Can you see where is 2? Yes, here it is. And on y-axis, where is 3? Yes, here it is. Now what you have to do is you have to draw imaginary perpendicular lines from these 2 points. Imaginary perpendicular lines, and they are meeting at one point. Can you see that? Yes, this point is your 2. This point is your 2, 3. Okay. Now at the same time, I will give you one more example of negative numbers also. Like if I have to represent number -3, 2. How I will represent? So first number is your x-axis. Okay, on x-axis where is -3? So that you have to take care. Okay, -3 is over here. Okay, 2 is on y-axis. So where is 2? Here. Okay, so draw the perpendicular lines from here, these 2 points, and see where they are meeting. They are meeting at this point, and this point is your -3, 2. So in this way we are representing the points on a Cartesian plane. This way only you have to do all the numbers. Like if I am having -3, one more last example I am giving you, -3, -3. So x-axis is also minus, y-axis is also minus. Both are minus. So -3 and -3. Okay. So this point, they are meeting at this point, and this is your -3, -3. One more thing, students, you can see that the first quadrant, what you were having the first quadrant, can you see that in first quadrant x-axis is positive, y-axis is also positive? Yes. On second quadrant, this is your second quadrant. On second quadrant, you can see that x-axis is negative, y-axis is positive. So first will be negative, second will be positive. Yes. On third quadrant, can you see that x-axis is negative and y-axis is also negative? So you will represent minus, minus. Yes. On fourth quadrant, x-axis, can you see that x-axis is positive and y-axis is negative? So these are the signs of quadrants. First quadrant positive, positive, second quadrant negative, positive, third quadrant negative, negative, fourth quadrant positive, negative. You can learn it, or you can make the I have made it. Okay, you can make sense of it. Yes, students, our 3.2 exercise, all the concepts I have told you. You can do one thing, you can try exercise 3.2 because the questions are based on all these concepts only. I think you can do it easily. It is very easy. So try to do exercise 3.2. If you are not able to do, you can comment me. I'll tell you how to do the questions or doubts. Thank you.